Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Etrian Odyssey. Last time, we went and got the purple gem doors as well as went back and took out the red FOEs of the previous stratums for a couple quests, as well as just for the sake of it for the first one. But we still have one quest, and we now have to go to the Sandy Barrens as we are out of things outside of it to do. And oh boy, do I not like the Sandy Barrens. Just gonna note now that there is something here. And we're not going in these doors yet for a reason. Oh right, the music changes here for battle. We don't kill anymore. We still kill. We still killed the rats in one hit with the combo. But yeah, not gonna lie, our combo is starting to get less effective. Or at least that combo. Because I can't keep up with a good enough weapon to just make sure it always works. In fact, I probably shouldn't be using first turn, because that's just a waste of my TP. If we can't kill with that, and we kill, well, even if we kill before they attack anyway. There also is something here that we cannot unlock yet. No path. You feel cold when flowing through the space of the wall. Tree seems to be clear beyond the wall, but you have no means of getting there. Oh hi Fenrir! Yeah, the Saber mod just dead up uses this. Why didn't I just end up using the same thing for that? I don't understand. Oh, hi. So. Okay, I always note this like this. This is going to become a bit of a pain in the butt. But, yeah, we got sand. Okay, so this one goes up and to the right. This one is coming at me. Like here-ish. Oh, we only have one way to go now. Something tells me I remember how this goes. Okay, this one's free space away coming at me. As far as I can tell, it kinda had to tell how far away things are, except for like 1 or 2 tiles. Diagonals are also a problem I wish got fixed with this remake. Remaster, whatever. Oh, right. Tree of Death in the corner. And wait up. Then I'm going to put in the wrong spot. Cause yeah, we're gonna have an auto path to draw, cause you're gonna be coming through here a lot. We're gonna bravery, probably just attack normally and heal. Because I think with a whoa! Okay, we need better healing ASAP. The problem is, I'm so used to just instant killing everything with the combo of first turn and all splash. Because it takes until now for things to get strong enough to not die to all slash maxed out. Especially with all the other passives we have maxed. That I'm just kinda not used to. Things doing the buttloads of damage that they do because they don't get the chance. I've more than once kind of pulled an etrian odyssey too. Ooh, using all slashes. I know I'm gonna need to heal. Ah! Oh my god, we gotta max out as soon as possible, yo. The pun not intended. I don't know why he said that. Probably because it was the over, honestly. Subconscious puns. That's not the sentence I expected to say today. Okay, time to get recovery as much as this skill is kinda hot garbage. Which I'm not gonna lie. I'm not entirely sure how strong that is now. I know it's more costly now. That don't super like. It's just kind of what we gotta pay, but yeah, I want to turn on the auto walk because we are going to be walking that path up there a lot. Okay, so we're doing this. I think that's coming from the other door, but I don't wanna like say that it is on my map until I can confirm. We're gonna bravery. That's pretty much all we need, actually. Okay, so how much is this healing for now? Because that damage is kind of getting scary, and if we can't heal it, we're going to have problems. Like, there is a point in the game where you can stay, like, at least in my first playthrough, I came to a point where I could just kind of safely spam salve every single turn. I'm not sure when that's going to be this time. I think this is the way actually forwards. This is definitely the way actually forwards. Okay, we're going to just note things. Because I would like to know where the sand is and where it flows. I know this is the right way from here. I kind of memorized it accidentally. It's kind of the distinctive area. So now we gotta go over this way, if memory serves. Then we're going on this one and not the down. Don't think we did. Oh yeah, we definitely going down because that would take us where we would have gone. Okay. And I remember from the amount of times I just kind of button mashed through this is in order to keep going down. That's this one. And then the one to our left. We're gonna toss this over here. And I do not remember actually which way we're supposed to go, so I'm gonna really hope it's this way. Oh yeah, it is this way. There's actually an event that's gonna be here, I think. This is actually where we need to be for both our things. Oh, hi! As you continue crawling through the lonely forest of flowing sands, you notice a fellow adventurer. The black-clad flame-tailed girl will notice your presence and turns to you slowly. You, from Expos, you've come far. You wonder how the quiet, white-eyed girl with a small voice came to be here, alone, as a hexer. Who cannot do damage, that's the problem. We're gonna start getting to it soon. You consider whether you should ask the shy girl or leave her to her own devices. I'll ask her. Ask the hexer Talalia what brought her to these handy bits. The answer, the girl's gaze shifted from the stands. I waited here alone for you. I passed by time by listening to the sand. Flame-haired girl fixes you with a powerful, unnerving stare. You can say that again! I'm worried for her. She's bound too much to her past. You will crush her someday. Don't misexpose the truth of the labyrinth before it happens. Golden hand slowly emerged from the cloak holding a small golden bell. This is the cursed bell of my kind. May it aid in your journey from here on. The temp girl hands you a bell without another word. Silently goes on her way. Tuck the bell into her pocket and watch the girl until she disappeared. Yeah, that's probably what you're thinking it unlocked. That unlocked exactly what you're thinking it unlocked. I'm just gonna do this now and explain that later. You walk through the tree, through the forest. A wall of trees block your progress. Man-made hollow in the tree is waiting. Before you, waiting to receive something. You remember the stone tavern dropped by the mysterious stone not long ago. Perhaps it was fatal. You resolve to fetch it from Rada's Hall of Storage. And there's something on the other side too for us that we need. Multi-head south. That's a lot! And we're gonna have to continue to pray that they never just hit us twice. Is it the next space? As you walk through the forest, a voice suddenly seems to ring out. Pause here, look around you, but nothing in particular catches your eye. Return to the path, you see an adventurous belongings scattered at your feet, among these slightly stained rainbow color bandana. Want to map as much of this as I can while I'm just here. Hi! Oh crap. Oh crap. Guess we're fighting this now. I didn't want to fight this, so we're using the combo despite what I said I would not because, yeah, I don't want to die! I'm also not going to get many healing chances. Oh, that's nasty damage. Oh, that actually really hurt. Oh, crap. I don't have that great. I have a Soma. I don't really want to use up my Soma. Ooh. Is that the only thing it can do? Oh, bye. Okay, never mind. Oh! We're fricked. Oh, we can get past this way. Oh my god, why does everything hurt so much? Well, we're late in the game, that's why. But seriously, these are damage numbers I have not seen since Etrian Odyssey 5, really. But even still, and also 2. But both those games have maxed. Seriously, why do things hurt so much? Why was I so determined to get out there when now I'm gonna save my ad? Yeah, it's stupid cheap. I'm not gonna save it. I'm gonna get the flip out. Oh my god! Too used to the other game. I'm gonna struggle with that more in 2 in all reality, though. So that building's stupid useless in the second game. So we're gonna report the results, sadly. Unzacked. You hand over the Lantern Dex memento. Welcome back. The labyrinth has chanted. You feel awful for the both. I feel awful for the both of them. This is not inner monologue. But John, you're force alone. You're taking your life in your hands that way. Let this be a lesson, kiddos. Don't get overconfident. Dang, that's just bitter. That's not even bittersweet, just bitter. That's it. I don't want to spend too much time because we had a new recruit. I hear talk of classes that control monsters by nothing but a bell and a few words. Known as hexers, aren't many of them to be found in this continent. Don't know where you got it, but with this quest bell you can register hexers now. Go ahead, try it. The last class of the game is... I'm not gonna lie. If you thought Ronin was bad, which truly I think it is, because while it probably has higher ups, it can do Hexer can do its job better. It's just that its job kinda sucks. Whereas the Ronin has a good job that it sucks at. So depending on if it's the job or the consistency that's the most important to you, well, regardless, this is the second worst class in the game in my opinion, and generally considered to be the worst by most people. But we're also going to need to register one real quick. Go! Our final person that we're going to need is, I'm just going to quickly just register that to the party we were using with Blossom. This is just a backup party from now on, with every class that we are not using on our own team. And also healer, because like flipping up bringing one of those. This is now the full backup team, I guess. And we're probably not going to see any of them other than one. This is the only one that's actually gonna be used in combat. Everyone else here is here for side quests. But regardless, let's take a look at the skill tree! Let's not scroll further down, because I hate the last skill name. That's all we're gonna show of that. Yeah, hate that skill name, and I hate even more that it's actually useful. Well, let's get some basic things out of the way as what a hexer is as a class. They're hexed as the crate, whether desecrate whether an enemy lives or dies. Your innate gifts are rarely seen. They suck! I mentioned in the past I used every last class I had yet to before doing this Let's Play. I think I did. If not, I did, and yeah, they kinda suck. suck even more because I'm gonna have to actually level them up a bit. Because we need Tempor for a class. Sleep. The sleep one. I said, everything they have just kind of sucks. They're the only thing with debuffs other than, not Lance Connect. Survivalist. Survivalist is the one with the debuff. Up to accuracy. They have a speed down debuff, which, hey look, we managed to find something even less helpful than a speed buff. They have an attack down, which is actually quite useful, and a defense down, which... Well, I mentioned in the past how defense up buffs are bad. It's the damage down buffs that are good. That logic works in reverse, where defense down is kind of not that great of a buff. They have all three bonds, and in fact, these have a higher chance of landing than the ones from, what's it even called? Dark Hunter. Has a higher bind chance. So, and I guess it works in parties where you really want to bind, but also they're doing no damage for every time they fail. Like, almost everything they have is, roll the dice, see if something dies or not. And then, like, Relapse is probably the best thing. Lowers the recovery, but I'm pretty sure you have to use it before landing the status effect. Not to mention, Blind's pretty crap. Temple is the actual good one, because they don't get poisoned in the first game. Poison was very potent in my playthrough of Etrian 2. It makes them even better move in the second, because, like, the funny thing is, this went from the bottom to the top in the second game. Corrupt gives Curse, which kinda sucks. Revenge is the only attack. I'm pretty sure it's bash damage for some reason, and it sucks because you heal a lot and you do not take a lot of damage if you're playing this game right, aka using Defender and or Immunize. Oh, like, Revenge is like, this skill can do some pretty stupid high damage in the second game, albeit you need to almost be dead for that to happen, so it's not the easiest to use. And Evil Eye has Fear, which is not great, but not terrible, and it pretty much just goes into using fear tactics. Like, Betrayal has the enemy attack another enemy. Paralyze is just stupid useless because it's the other two, but with no extra effect. The skill that shall be treated like Voldemort and not named, I say like I've ever read those books, makes the enemy attack themselves while feared. And then Lure is hot garbage. Why would you ever want to increase the encounter rate? It's fine the way it is, because lowering it was not great. Because you need those fights for EXP. Raising it is worse because lowering it has convenience. This is just an inconvenience to yourself if you're using this skill. Like, I have less to say because, if nothing else, also it has stagger, just stun everything. Don't think this does anything if you get the preemptive though, because if you get the preemptive, everything you go first anyway. Pretty sure. Like, I don't know, bro. All of these just kinda suck. Like, the damage options are bad and reliant on fear or being almost dead. Not to mention, this is not the skill that can rock the earth that it is in Etrian 2. I'm pretty sure that is actually kinda bad. Got HP up to make it better, but being able to have more health. Mine is just garbage because literally so many things have mine. Like, Ronin has mine. And I didn't notice Lance Connect also has mine. And you know what else has mine? Protector. You know what else? Survivalist. Mine is the most plentiful of all three of the Gathering. Half the classes in the game get it. Even if you don't include the one that gets all three, still half the classes in the game get it. So why would you need another miner? Pause. Poor wording choice. Then again, that's also the name of the job. We're moving on from that though. Curses, well, it actually says that it does something because it always did this. It just never said it in the original. So I guess it's that upgrade. But like, it doesn't even get poison because poison is the alchemist's stick. It's its fourth free that it has in just this one game before it got replaced by being able to have physical type spells in the second. So it doesn't even get that, which was like the best thing in EO2 from my playthrough because it insta-killed like the first 3 stratums and still 2 shots a second. Like, it doesn't even get that. I mean, like, it wouldn't be that good because in the first game it was 1 shot the first 2 stratums as well, but like then really falls off by the time you get to the 3rd. And then you get this in the 4th. Side note, why the hell are we getting a class this late? Like, it's not the latest an Etrian game ever gave you a class. Like, I'm pretty sure you unlock Imperial at the end of the... In Etrian Odyssey 4, you get Imperial at the end of what I think is the 4th dungeon. But there's also still side dungeons in that game where there's not here. And also, that game handles unlockables a lot better than all of the series, really. Like, I have yet to play it, but I know of how it handles unlockables, and you can recruit members pre-leveled up. Whereas, that's not the case here. So, we either had to sacrifice a party member to retire and get someone at half the level for a hexer, who is probably then going to suck, unless we really want someone who exclusively spams the binds with no damage, which probably, like, you don't even need, like, a couple binds. Like, binds are still useful, but... Regardless, though, like, I don't know, I don't even really have that much to talk about, like, here, because, like, I will say, I do see it above Ronin, because Ronin, it has things that does its job better. Like, is its job better? Yes, but it's also severely outclassed. Technically, there's another class with binds and status effects, but A, it can't do both, and B, it doesn't work quite the same. And can also be built to focus on damage, and also potentially need someone else to help binds. And especially when it comes to headbind, your best option is Hexer, if you're not using that other class, that being Dark Hunter Whip. Or the, this one is. But, like, kinda sucks. Like, we're gonna need to get Tempor for a move for future quests. Other than that, like, everything here kinda sucks. Like, I know we're going in a bit of deep dive again, and I'm gonna wrap it up here pretty much, because, like, I'm kinda out of things to say, because at the very least, like, its job is worth. It's rolling the dice. And you gotta spend a TP for every use. I guess it's in the once it lands all its things that you want, like, you give it. It's kinda useless. Kinda just sit there. I mean, you have a dedicated item user now, but, like, how many games do you need a dedicated item user? And even still, classes that do that in later games, like Arcanist, which that's ironically is the hexer equivalent of 4. Or, well, like they do the cool thing where they set down circles that have a high chance on the first move and then we'll frame for the next few times we'll try again, but with lower odds. Like, even still, they had things to do and better dedicated item user. Heck, we have a dedicated item user already! In the form of Catalyst, once he sets up his buffs that we want for the fight. Bravery, maybe Peace Ballad if we want a TP recovery and we're not using Defender Immunize combo. And I guess an elemental attack on himself? Like, we have him as a dedicated item user already. There's a better dedicated item user because the buffs don't run out, whereas the debuffs will. And so will the status effect. So even if you're looking for someone that will become a dedicated item user once they do their job, there's a better choice for that too! And like, to finish up what I was saying, like, all of the other classes like this, the ones that just become dedicated item user, as once they do their job until they need to do it again, like, I guess you could kind of compare them to Wildling in EO3, the summoner class that just kind of summons its guy who can do damage. It's a status effect. But even still, they had, and they also get debuffs in that game. But first of all, you can stack the time on debuffs in Etrian 3. And then, like, I don't think this is equivalent in 5 of anyone who just kind of becomes your item user after doing their job. Yeah, I really can't think of one. Like, it's probably the worst status class in the series, this first incarnation. Because, like, I don't even get poisoned, the most basic of all status. If I don't want to leave with this team. This team kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't know why you would ever opt for it. I can't recommend it. Anyway, how goes the investigation? We're still trying to translate the tablet retrieve. You say this tablet might be necessary to dig deeper into the labyrinth? One moment, I must confer with the chieftain on a matter important as this. We meet again, members of experts. So, about that stone tablet you obtained the other day. Our studies have revealed a few things that you may want to hear. Girl you mentioned is the forest folk, a race which evolved differently from humans. They consider the forest their home, sacred ground, and seek to eliminate any human intruders. The forest folk seem to have been behind the depths of many adventures within the forest. Given that continued exploration of the labyrinth is vital to Etrian's livelihood. Further classes of the forest folk are inevitable. So I'll give you this give you back this tablet and ask a favor of you in return. Like you accept the mission I'm issuing, effective immediately. Details are provided later. I hope you will accept. New mission available. Not gonna lie. I'm glad we're getting both the Dakar and names the things at the same episode. That's the situation. I leave it in your agenda whether or not you accept. Annihilate the forest folk! Oh! I don't know if I want to read this description. Not entirely sure I want to read it, but I will because, Lord. The humanoid race of forest folk must be erratically allowed for exploration of the labyrinth. If it's up to them, it's gonna be us. This one I don't like. I don't like this one. This is the one that I wish was in like Etrian 3 so I could do a second route to not take this quest. Anyway. You'll accept the mission then? Glad to hear it. Well then, let me give you the details. Chieftain has told you what most of what you need to know. Task are to infiltrate the 16th floor with a force book drill and exterminate them. Honestly, if it was up to me, I'd take peaceful revolution first, but Stephen seems to insist they're Fred, and that my views are too permissive. She even said that we must protect the exploration of the labyrinth Etria's livelihood. In which case, I have no objections. The chieftain speaks, and the rata follows. Members of Expos, I bid you good luck. Oh, I thought a cutscene played there. Yeah, not super loving it. But we've unlocked Hexer and talked about it quite a bit. Like, I had less to talk about than Ronin. But then again, Ronin is just so outclassed and flawed at its job. Whereas Hexer has a job that's not that useful, but it does its job exclusively. It's the only debuffer in the first 2 games, I'm pretty sure. Like, debuffer was never an added role in the second game, because, like, the second game added, and I don't want to compare too much, but, like, it's kinda had when the Hexer's good in the second game, and not in this one. Being real, the unlockables in Etrian Odyssey 1 feel more like new classes in the second game because they just night and day quality. From being borderline unusable to actually some of the best classes in the game. But regardless, I blabbed enough. So, that's gonna do it for today's episode, folks. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye!